Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Hello.
and we are watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Look.
I think it's episode 56, right? Okay.
No, it's not. It's 55.
55.
Because 56 is the one we're not supposed to look at the picture.
Oh, okay.
So like now don't look at anything.
Okay.
But no, it's 55. We're watching 55.
Okay.
Which, let me just fucking tell you, like...
Are we on the last single digits? After this one?
Yeah, after this one. I didn't go there! Stop that! No, I didn't go there, but I just want to tell you because like last episode, what the fuck was that? And I was editing that. Legitimately, I was having tears in my eyes thinking about the fact that we didn't watch the next one. There was like nothing in us, and guess
Honestly,
what? We can watch only one right now.
Honestly, that's what I wanted to say. We should just get used to it. Because from now on, I think every episode, because honestly, people just like after every episode, it's been like that for 5 episodes. Everybody's just like,
I feel like it's been that for like the past 15. People have been saying every single fucking episode there's like can't stop.
Yeah, like after this one, no stopping. Oh my god, the next one, the next episode, the next episode.
Look,
and the
I
next
just
episode.
think we're gonna
So, like,
have to start pre-filming things because we're gonna leave. I just think we should just take one day and just watch Fullmetal.
If we were smart, we would do that.
I agree.
But
we're filming day for day.
Exactly, that's the thing. Somehow we plan stuff. We plan to pre-film, and somehow it doesn't happen. It's
and
our
this
fault.
Fullmetal, you're gonna see it today. Like we're filming
Exactly.
it today for today. You know what I mean? Like
we don't have a daylight.
Oh, because honestly, there's a fucking storm brewing.
Storm
There's
coming.
gonna like the sky is about to open up.
So we're literally gonna have light for this episode.
Is this? Are they like telling us this is gonna be fucking rough now?
I don't think so.
I don't know, people. It's very bad. Like we were filming, I don't know, 2 days ago or something, and we had to film for the shows that we had to post like these 2 last days, and so we couldn't film Fullmetal. Like we are here to film, and we cannot watch Fullmetal.
Yeah.
Oh, this is painful.
Even now we can watch only one episode.
Look, at least something.
I don't think you're gonna say that after.
No, I'm gonna kill myself.
I think you're gonna be like, I can't believe we don't make time for at least 2.
Sure, but like at least I have one. You know what I mean? Like at this point, I'm like, okay, thankful that I can watch just at least this.
Imagine if in this whole episode we stay on Armstrong.
Do not
Imagine, because to me everything is possibility.
No, I don't think so. Just because like we've seen that 1 second of a promo, and it's Hawkeye and a flashback.
Okay,
so like there's no fucking way that we don't have that.
Okay. I was about to say, imagine if it's Armstrong.
No, because we already went through this conversation and said the exact same thing. But no, we have we saw that 1 second of Hawkeye. Again, I think it's the Australian War because she had short hair then and everything. And so I'm just assuming that we're definitely continuing off where we left off. While editing, I was still I was like looking so closely to both of them, trying to figure out what exactly is happening. Mm-hmm. I am leaning again more towards Envy being Roy and Hawkeye being Hawkeye.
Okay.
Like to why? Like why would Envy now be cosplaying as Roy? Not sure. I'm behind on that. But that's where I am right now. Just because like there was a look in Roy's eyes for a second just before he turned that I'm like, it could just be his look because he's so consumed by the rage now, and so like that's why he seems weird to me. Because like it's very uncomfortable to see him in this like situation where he's really enjoying hurting someone. Again, Envy is the scum of the earth. Like I don't feel bad for Envy, but just like hurting someone so slowly and like taking joy in it is like for Roy it's very dark, and so like that look could just be him being consumed by this like now need for revenge and thirst for like Envy's blood specifically, that like he had that look. Or it could be because it's Envy. I can't tell necessarily. And I need answers to that. Again, I still think the same thing that oh my god, no, remember I texted you that thing?
Yeah, I thought
oh,
you were
fuck, no, I forgot that I texted you that thing. I was editing and my eyes started watering because like for a second I just remembered that like we know that they needed the 5 people to open the like portals or whatever for the transmutation circle to work, and we have always wondered like Roy has not seen the truth, so like I didn't understand why he would be the one. Like everyone else saw the truth except Roy. And so I was like texting Milena in the middle of me editing our like review, because like we were talking about like what could happen to Hawkeye. And just when that came to fucking mind, the transmutation bit, like I was wondering if Envy is gonna make him somehow hurt Hawkeye so that he would. When I say that storm is coming, the storm is fucking here. That tree nearly fell.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, don't be judgmental. It nearly fell. Do you know how it looks when the tree falls?
Well, I actually don't. Which is, I guess, good.
Good.
Yeah, so I mean, like, again, you would open the transmutation circle, like, to bring someone back to life. And I don't think Hawkeye dies. So, like, I don't necessarily know what... But, like, if he thinks Hawkeye is dead, and it's, like, not Hawkeye, but it's MB, or something like that. Like, if MB pretends that he's dead or something, would Roy then be opening a transmutation circle?
I don't know. I was thinking when you texted me that, I was thinking about that, like, if she's hurt, if he wants to heal her, if he wants to do something, if she... I couldn't find a solution why, like, because I just think that would be very dark storyline for him. And, yeah.
Yeah, but like still, I just don't understand.
Like it has to happen.
How
I
he's
just
supposed
don't
to be
know.
Opening the portal.
Yeah,
then.
I just don't know in which way it's gonna happen that he sees the truth, and it would be very heartbreaking to me if it's anything around Hawkeye. It will make the perfect sense. It will make the most sense.
I mean, that would be the only reason why he would.
But
you know?
if he would to hurt Hawkeye and then open the portal, that'd be heartbreaking.
But
for
again, we need to think about Lust's words to him, her last words. Like, I can't wait for that look into your eye to turn into like some type of pain.
Yeah.
Like anguish or something.
But it's terrifying.
And so like that has to come back, right? Like they foreshadowed that really clearly. I think we mentioned that when it was happening, that then something bad is gonna happen. And so I don't know what's about to happen. Like I don't know what I'm about to walk into. You know what I mean?
I have no idea what is gonna happen. The thing that also scares me very much is the fact that we in the promo saw Hawkeye flashback in Schwalm War. That's terrifying to me. I don't know what that means. Like if it was any other show, I'd be like, she's dead.
Yeah, of course.
Honestly, I'd be like, she got her flashback, and technically it's not like that would be impossible for her character to die doing something good, because she did a lot of bad in her life. You know, it would make sense for her character. But not in this way. Never in this way. So thank God this show is not like that. Honestly, because I feel like any other would take it.
Oh, of course they would. They would hurt me in such a way. Yeah, so like I'm actually concerned about what we're about to see. Like I don't know how far we're gonna take it. You know what I mean? Like I hope that Ed and Scar, because like they have kind of realized that. And again, I love that moment that Ed was like concerned about what this is doing to Roy, and that like Scar said what he said because he has been through this, and he knows what it does to you, and so like if the two of them go back and like prevent this, like maybe prevent again, I think she's gonna be hurt, but like maybe prevent the death part.
I hope even the hurt part. I don't know what the hurt part means, because with fire you can be very hurt. You can't be just like, it's not like my finger is burned. So that hurt part terrifies me.
I legitimately don't know what I'm fucking starting now.
That
I'm so
scared.
Me. I'm so scared to play this, people.
Can this episode just be like, you know?
Honestly, I don't think the weather is even helping. I think the weather is making me more nervous.
Let's say Mob Psycho. In this episode, we find out that it's good. Everything is good. She's not hurt. We were delusional the entire week, and in the last episode. Why can't this be Mob Psycho? Let's say, you know. Just show me nothing happened.
I'm so scared.
Nothing's gonna happen.
I'm so scared. That's what I'm about to see.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Let's just
let's play the episode. I think it's time.
Oh my god. Again, I really think the weather is making me uneasy because you can hear the wind. Look, this looks like when we're like initial. You know what I mean? Look at this now.
Let's play and find out. Oh my god, yeah.
Are you fucking is? This is so bad. No, you know what? They could just give us like their flashback to show us because like they could easily know yeah, because they can easily look who it is or something.
Yeah, they know each other.
That's just what they want to show us.
Maybe.
Okay. People.
Oh. But even Ambi's neither one of them.
Yeah, they're just them.
He just wants to.
And they're like, what the fuck are you doing now?
Is that like
a grave?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Aren't you going back? You'll be left behind.
Fallen child. One left dead with nowhere to call home.
Let's go. The war is over now.
The fighting, maybe, but the nightmares of what we did in this place are far from over. I believed in you. I trusted you with my father's research. And I applied to the military academy because I hoped to help other people. I can never atone for the suffering I've caused. I have a favor to ask, Mustang. Please burn this off. Deface my back.
But how can I ever do something?
At least, I may not ever be able to atone, but at least I can destroy the secrets on my back. There can be no more flame alchemists.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
And I once thought seeing that scene was gonna be so...
If so,
happy.
Please release me. I want you to set me free from my father's burden. Please, set me free from his alchemy.
All right. I'll leave as little trace as I can.
Did not expect
like, show me the scene!
Never
show him! I should just stop
that.
talking. Why do you...
Be careful of this before.
I'm like, what? I will stop. Like, what are we doing here now? Because I'm kill myself now.
This scene was horrible. I can't recover from it, honestly.
I need to pause. And we're just
I can't
starting.
process. Is that a thing?
Well, who is who? Please, someone just... Oh, that's Envy.
Come on, literally look at her face.
What are you doing, Lieutenant?
Don't make me laugh. When it's just us, the Colonel calls me by my first name, Riza.
So you two...
Oh, I knew it! I fucking knew
it! But it was still very nice of you to fall for it, Envy. And now you can do me the favor of dying.
The smiling took me off.
I just needed it on purpose, honestly.
Yeah.
Ow! You are really annoying with that thing!
Oh my god.
Ha ha! I'll dump you at his feet like a rat!
Colonel!
But that's how we killed Wasp last time.
What in the hell are you doing to my lieutenant?
Terrifying look.
Don't interfere, Lieutenant.
You damn human! Don't you underestimate me! Damn it! This again!
You're ugly. Envy means jealousy. That's what your name means, right?
Please don't! Oh, don't!
And jealousy is an ugly thing. Now burn in hell! And what do you think you're doing?
That's enough, Colonel. I'll deal with him from here.
He's as good as finished. Lower your weapon.
I can't obey that. Put your hand down.
Damn it! I won't ask again! Fullmetal. I'll be taking that.
Look at his face. What is this? What is this?
No, I won't. That thing deserves the worst death possible. Give him to me, or I'll burn up your hand along with him!
Try it then! If it's a fight you want, fine! But first, maybe you should take a good look at your face! Is that the face you plan to wear when you're leading this country? Well, is it? Is that what you want to be, Colonel? Another monster?
And then, in turn, they'll protect the ones they love.
You've got my support, but you could have just asked me.
Are you becoming a beast? Giving in to its passion? I won't stop you from giving in to revenge.
Hey!
What right do I have to stop someone from taking vengeance? But still, I shudder to think what kind of world a man held captive by his own hate would create once he becomes its ruler.
Colonel, I can't let you kill him. I'll dispose of him. You're about to do something reckless. This will not help, not your country or your friends. This is pure hatred, and I will not let it take you. I know you're better than that.
If you're going to shoot me, shoot me. But then, after you've done that, Lieutenant, what will you do?
Once all of this is over, I'm going to end my life and remove my secrets of flame alchemy from the world.
That can't happen. I can't afford to lose you. Madness is this. Scolded by a child. Lectured by a man who has been my enemy. And you. I've done it again. I've hurt you. How foolish can one man be? Please forgive me.
Are you a moron? Some nice flowery words and vague empathy.
Envy.
You make me
Not
sick
the
to my
time.
stomach.
Oh my
Are
god.
you humans always such pathetic worms? Colonel Mustang, have you forgotten? Your pal Scar here was going to kill you. Wasn't he the one that killed the parents of the Pipsqueak's girly friend? And as for you, have you completely forgotten your hatred for what they did to your Ishbalan countrymen? Hate and weep, kill and be killed, fight each other, grovel in the dirt! How could you hope to team up? You're way beyond the point of kissing and making up! Right, Pipsqueak? There's no way! No, you can't! Never!
Now I see. You're jealous. You're jealous of humans, aren't you? We humans, according to you, were supposed to be nothing when compared to homunculi. And yet, when we're beaten down, when we stray and fall, we face the challenge again and again. Our loved ones are always there to pick us back up. You envy us because of that.
You humans don't make any sense to me. You throw away your lives for nothing. Another foolish human. Humans?
Wait. He won't last long.
Humiliating. Ending up so pathetic like this. What's worse, out of all us come out there, you just had to be the one, didn't you, Pipsqueak? secret. Alright.
He took the easy way out and killed himself. Cowardly bastard.
I like the sad. How did this not continue? What do you
There
mean?
is,
How did
like,
this
it's
continue?
normal.
Like you didn't just destroy
And the fact
his
is-
soul.
We're under orders to kill General Armstrong.
Do you see what's in front of you?
We're here just in time. From this point on, I'll be running the show. Help us out or we all die.
Oh my god, terrifying.
Bullets have no effect on them. Go for their upper jaws. If we can get rid of those, at least we won't be eaten. Get ready to fight, Central Soldiers. Show me your courage, men.
Like I would follow.
Where was I?
Just chill, my dude. Just chill.
I killed the woman general. Oh no, you don't!
Let's stop punching him. Let's stop punching him. Let's stop punching him.
Major! General! He's gonna kill him! Someone should help!
Leave him. That's my brother. He's trained better than to be killed like this.
He's ridiculous.
It's the end! The Major!
Boy, if you were dying of thirst and your sister had water,
She would be
you
like,
would be out of luck.
she has a lot of faith in her brother.
Oh my god.
My incredible strength and the art of my alchemy work beautifully together. You'll find the two to be an unconquerable combination.
No matter. Return fire! But the civilians haven't left yet, sir.
And if we wait, we're guaranteed to lose the main gate.
So you plan to open fire on a populated area?
How did you get in here?
Ah, a man formerly from Command Center 1 who has a rather sharp memory.
And after that, getting in was a piece of cake, really. We just had to find someone to dig a tunnel.
Who could pull off something like that?
Would you like me to introduce you to her?
Wait, who in the...
When people ask, I say I'm a housewife. It does make sense. But today, I've shed that particular disguise. I am an alchemist!
That's cute, girl. Why did you come? Why did you come? What is this? Father.
Oh no! No! I'm gonna kill you! Don't! I can't do that now. We can watch the next one. I feel fucking sick.
Oh my fucking god.
I have full chills.
How is this happening
I
now?
have full body.
You've come alone. I expected you would bring those boys of yours along with you.
What help do I need from children when I'm dealing with something as lowly as you? To me, you're still a dwarf in a flask. Homunculus.
I want.
And you're still slave number 23, aren't you? You gave me part of your body. Today, all these many years later, you will become a part of mine.
I'm gonna shoot myself.
I am so pissed. How did it end like this? How did it end like this?
No, we deserved this.
This is exactly what I told you.
Look.
As you can see, we turned on the light.
Unfortunately, there is no daylight. The
Yes.
storm is still coming.
It's not that bad. Honestly, it looks like it's gonna be worse. Now it's fine.
What, that little cloud looks fucking dark. Oh no, the wind stopped.
Yeah, the wind stopped. It's much better than I thought it's gonna be. Like you care. Like you
It's
care.
much better than I thought it was gonna be.
This episode, that's exactly the
See, when I tell
point
you,
of this episode.
See, when I tell you, they do things better than I think they will. Every fucking time. I like have one thing in my mind and then they just somehow go, okay, but no. Let us do this instead.
Honestly, before this episode, I had different approach to this episode before this episode and at the end of the last one.
What do you mean?
At the end of the last one, I was more terrified than in the beginning of this episode. I don't know. I don't think you were.
I don't think I was.
Because you were bringing the tension. You were like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And I honestly...
I think
yeah.
the storm is bringing the fucking tension.
And honestly, I, for some reason, didn't feel like it's gonna be... Because at the end of the last one, all the possibilities were in my head. Even Hawkeye dying. Literally, all the possibilities were right here. I couldn't think straight, you know?
Thank you so much.
And
thank you so much.
yeah.
She's not even fucking hurt physically. Like the mental part, oh well, you know.
Yeah.
But like physically, thank you so much for not making that happen.
Yeah.
What do I do with this? What a show. What a fucking moment in time.
I don't know with which story to even start with, you know? Like, do we start talking about Roy? Or about the whole thing in general. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I don't know how to...
horrible. This beginning of this episode, like, I would describe it horrible. Oh my god, no, actually started with the Nishvalan War. Still horrible.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant. I was like, yeah.
Everything was horrible, honestly. Like, that scene in the beginning, never expected it.
No.
Never in a million years have I expected to see Hawkeye... begging Roy to destroy the thing that's on her back, or even worse to me, telling him how this wasn't what, I don't know exactly what words she used, what she said, that this wasn't what flame alchemy was supposed to be, and what she was supposed to teach him. Like when she showed him the alchemy, this wasn't the thing that she hoped he would do with it.
Yeah, it's very it's very sad to like think that even on top of the things that she has done, she also feels guilt for what Roy has done, because she has kind of allowed him to learn that and become the flame alchemist.
Yeah, but like imagine also after everything that he has done in that moment, imagine him also hearing that the one person you love, I mean, not the only person, but like one, you love and respect and care deeply for, feels so much, don't know if it's, so much guilt and resentment in some way because of what you did, you know?
Well, yes, but I think at that point he feels the exact same thing for himself. So like, you know, at that point you kind of even want people to, like the people you love to see you as that, because like that's what you think of yourself. Like it's a very complicated thing, the thing that happened in the Ishvalan War. Like, I mean, it's not complicated, it's very clear cut, but like the emotions of it afterwards for the both of them I think are the things that are very, very hard to deal with. I mean, you know, it is the cross you have to fucking bear for having done what you did, you know. And you know, those are things that can never be taken back. Those are mistakes that can never be corrected.
No matter what they do right now.
No, and like they're trying their best.
They truly are. But that will
to help now.
That will always be the thing that you did. Yeah. People you killed.
Yeah, I mean, she was just bearing an Ishvalan child.
A fucking child.
You know, well, come on. And both of them are like, you know, very aware of that. And so that's how the episode fucking opened up. You know, like just like that. Like they showed us the moment when she showed him the tattoos on his back, and like really just the fucking irony of me always wanting that scene, be like, oh my god, I can't wait.
You could have waited a little bit more, 10 more episodes, then what happens.
Need to know. No, did not see it like this. I mean, again, I love that the show does things like that, but because like it really does show the horror. Like it doesn't really necessarily romanticize things. Like,
I
you
mean,
thought that
thank God.
yeah, of course. I mean, that's why I love it. But like, you know, it will make sense that that's the way it shows that scene as a tragedy because of what ensued because of it. You know, he is the hero of the Ishvalan War because he had that ability. Like we see what the flame alchemy does, and like, you know, sometimes we can forget because Roy doesn't necessarily, like in this show, we don't necessarily see him use it a lot.
So the rain started.
Oh
as
my
you
God,
can
the fucking
hear,
birds.
Yes.
It's kind of not easy to forget, but we don't see Roy using his alchemy to any like type of an extent as we see it. Like there are sometimes comedic bits where he's uses in the rain and everything, you know, with his alchemy, and so you don't necessarily think about how powerful his alchemy is, and like we didn't even necessarily know it until like we have heard that he is the hero of the Ishvalan War, so like, you know, in the back of your head that his alchemy is strong enough to do that. But
honestly,
like the first time that's the thing, like until we saw Lust and how he was able to actually kill her, like until that point I didn't understand how powerful his alchemy actually is and how dangerous it is. And so like, you know, to hear Hawkeye saying that she wants him to burn that off of her because like she doesn't want to live with that burden that her father put on her,
and she doesn't want anybody else to be taught that.
But he didn't. Someone needs to remind me this, but didn't someone see her tattoos? Didn't like Ed or Al?
He didn't burn them.
Yeah, I mean he did say yes, but like I don't know if he didn't burn them enough or something. Like they said something here, like didn't she say something along the lines of like,
finally you're gonna
get rid of the tattoos?
So
or
to
something.
me it doesn't seem like it happened.
Yeah, maybe he didn't. Maybe she just couldn't. Maybe he started but like couldn't do it. Couldn't finish it or something. So like the tattoos are still there.
Exactly.
What an awful fucking reminder to have on your back forever. Why would her father do that to her? Honestly,
I think
write it in a fucking book.
Exactly, but I mean that's an interesting choice, awful choice. But I just think that doesn't change anything because like she has it in her mind.
Yeah.
So like the tattoos don't change anything to me.
No, of course. It's just like another thing to wake up
like she
to.
doesn't have to wake up always thinking of about people who she killed.
Yeah.
As she should.
Like unfortunately. Like, again, I love the two of them. Really, they're two of my favorite characters in this show, and like, you know, at the end of the day, what can you say to the monstrosities that they have committed? No one there has their hands clean. Like they participated in genocide, you know. And so like, however much I love them, whatever's coming to them, they have it coming, you know.
Exactly.
There's not really much else you can say to that. And so we opened up the episode, I mean, after the whole intro part, where we left off immediately. With Roy and Hawkeye, or Envy and Hawkeye. Like when Hawkeye smiled for a second, I was like, okay, is that then Envy? Because she smiled.
But that's how she even smiled in the last episode. That remember? She also had that smile in the last episode.
They panned in on it now. You know, it wasn't panned in. At least not that I don't remember that.
I mean, maybe not just smile, but like she was in the back. We saw Roy's face in the front and her smile in the back.
Yeah, but the smile was more like, let's say, ironic. Where when it panned in on this,
I saw it the same.
Me, I was like,
oh,
no. To me, it was like, oh shit. Then it is Envy, so I got it wrong. But I did not. I did fucking not. Yeah. It was
Roy.
Envy as Roy, and she saw right through that. She really,
because he called her Hawkeye.
Well, I mean, she lied. She put that as bait for Envy to grab onto, and he did, and then he started turning because like he thought he made a mistake, and then she was like, I mean, I lied, but thank you for believing it, basically, and for showing me that it really is you and not Roy. We had that whole bit, and then Envy hurt Hawkeye a little bit, and then here comes Roy, being like, how dare you touch, or like, what have you done to my lieutenant? And like in any other situation, you know, I would be like, fuck yes, Roy, let's go. But in this situation, like seeing Roy and seeing his eyes, it is the most terrifying fucking sight.
I mean, through this entire episode, until they got through to him.
Yeah.
But through this entire episode, that was fucking scary.
Yeah.
His eyes were fucking scary and heartbreaking, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was just like sad to watch a person you love and you trust do stuff like that.
Yeah, being so consumed.
So consumed by hatred.
By that anger and like relishing in it. Like relishing in hurting someone in such a way. Again, like envy. We talked about this in the intro, we talked about this in the review and everything. Like envy is not an innocent party here. Like no one thinks that envy should necessarily live. But the way that Roy was doing it in this episode and in the previous episode as well is so wrong for Roy. Like Hawkeye, when she was stopping him, she wasn't stopping him for like envy's sake, you know? She said like, I'm gonna fucking kill Envy, I don't care. But like the way that he was doing it was so dark and detrimental to him as a person and to what he would become if he just like continued down that path. And that's why she stopped him. She fucking pointed a gun at him. Oh my god, what a moment. Oh my god.
Yeah, what a
I
moment.
love that moment because like he, it reminds you of that time when he said, I don't know what that was, like in the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Like if I ever stray
I don't know if it is
far
in the
from my
beginning,
ways.
but like
Somewhere in the beginning, like in my mind. Like I don't know how.
Yeah.
Maybe first 10 episodes? Or was it?
Yeah, to me it's later. It was soon.
Why did he tell her that? Reminds me.
Recently.
I don't know when he said it.
Oh
Someone
my god, we're trying
Someone has to remind us.
remember
I
when he
can't
said it.
remember. I don't remember where it was, but like I remember that scene. I remember that moment. That was a
yeah.
very I love that moment.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that scene. I forgot it. But I know like it stuck to me because I remembered it. But like he said that to her and like here she is. I'm pointing a gun at you, stopping you from straying. From doing this
what a
to
moment,
yourself.
honestly, that
what
was.
a fucking moment in time.
Yeah.
Like combined with like he was hurting Envy so fucking much.
Yeah.
And Envy reverted back to his like, you know, small form.
And he took pleasure
Oh my god, he's
into
such
stamping on it.
Yeah. Like it's, you know, you can
Talking horrible things and it all true.
Yeah, of course.
But that doesn't change the fact that it doesn't
like just compare it to how he killed Lust. Like no one blinked on that. You know, no one blinked. Because it wasn't like this.
He
like,
wasn't
clearly,
angry. He was motivated by protecting someone, and he was here motivating by hurting someone. Just like sheer will to
like,
hurt it, to kill it.
He was so hurt because, you know, Hughes has died. This one has killed him, you know.
I mean, that was his best friend.
And yes, and he is so hurt by that that he now wants to hurt him and he wants to enjoy inflicting pain on someone. And like, you know, just the capability of you doing that, no matter how evil that person is, but when someone is screaming and saying like, please stop, please enough, whatever, like,
and
it really fucking takes something to make you continue doing that, like really. And Roy was just like relishing in killing him and making it slow and painful. And like then, he needed to be stopped. And then thankfully like Scar and Ed came
as well. I mean,
Ed
first
grabbed.
Hawkeye stopped him with a gun, but then they came and took him from Roy, took Envy from Roy.
They came and kind of, you know, protected Envy. They protected Roy from destroying himself.
Oh my god. Also what broke me was Ed's look when he looked at Roy, because I think he has a lot of respect for Roy.
Yeah.
And he showed that over and over. And I think he completely grew to trust him.
Yeah.
His look while he was watching what Roy's talking, what Roy is doing, and I loved when he said to Roy, just look in your eyes.
Yeah, like look in the fucking mirror right now.
Yeah.
Because you are, you know, you want to become Fury. You're gonna replace
Bradley.
God.
Oh my god,
that
that
you're gonna
moment.
replace Bradley who's Fury, and everything that is on your face is Fury right now. Yeah. So like, what is the difference then? If you're just gonna become this and take over, where is the change?
Exactly. And you're supposed to lead people.
Yeah. Like when
we're supposed to trust you to lead people, and this is how how you react and what you want, what you do right
I mean,
now.
that Scar said that as well, right? He said, like, I fear in thinking that someone who can be this, let's say, controlled by anger.
Yeah, exactly, which is the truth.
Could lead the country. I mean, they were both so true, and like Ed boy, my best thing in the fucking world, but then also Scar, who has done this, and like he told him, I can't really tell you.
I love that he
not
said
to
that.
take revenge because like that will make
I'm
me a
not
hypocrite,
yeah.
you know. So like, you know, I can't stop you in that, but I do fear what then becomes of you, and who you are, and like to remind him of like, let's say, the greater goal that he had to help this country, which should overshadow any type of anger that he is being led with, and they told him all of that, and that was so fucking good. But of course, finally, the person that could get through to him was Hawkeye. Because like, even after all that, he told Hawkeye, you know, just shoot if you're gonna shoot, but what are you gonna do after that? And you know, she said, like, very honestly, very darkly, so I mean, that's it for me. Like, after this, I'm gonna kill myself as well. Like, this is so fucking dark.
Yeah.
You know, but that made him stop.
But I also loved, I think also what made him, that all made him think. But then we got flashbacks.
Oh my God.
With him and Hughes.
Yeah.
And I just love, I think that was also the thing that made him stop. They helped him remember of who Hughes was.
And what was important, because we went back to the first scene we saw, like, was when he was talking to Hughes and said, like, the only thing us small humans can do is like protect someone we love, and like in return they protect someone they love, and that's like the most that we can achieve.
Yes, and Hughes at the end said that he trusts him or has faith in him or something like that.
That he can change this.
Yeah. And I think that was also what influenced him to
because
wake
Hughes
up.
would never want him to do this. Never want him to become this.
Yeah.
And you know, Rita was also telling him, I know you're good.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're good, and that you are not this, and you can fight through that. And like, what a fucking scene, what a fucking moment. And then he stopped and basically just like fell to the floor, and she did so as well.
Yeah.
And
he said, I can't lose you, or I can't...
Yeah, I can't lose you.
Yeah.
Because like that, she said, when she said, like, I'm gonna die as well. And she's like, I can't lose you. They're ridiculous. I don't know what to say. I don't know what it's like. What a great, interesting, complex, tragic story.
Yeah.
That their relationship has. Like, I really have no words for it.
Yeah.
And then Envy, I don't even know how to start the fucking Envy. Like, first, just again, the thing with Roy was so fucking well done. Because they had to, like, with his whole storyline and what we know about him and everything, like, they had to bring it home. Like, they had to do something to sort of finish his story off, as in, like, what we know about him and him being the hero of the Shonen War and everything. Like, they needed to do something there, and like, I couldn't have thought of a better way to do it, because like, again, before this we were kind of rooting for him to, like, at some point get Envy and kill him, and now when he has him and he's killing him, we're like, stop. Don't kill him.
Completely different.
You know, like, it's incredible that they do it in such a way where you like regret every fucking word you said. Like, you don't want this to happen. And like, same goes for Envy and seeing Envy, who then started saying to all of them, like, don't you want to kill each other because you did this and he did that, and you tried to kill him and he tried to kill you and everything. He's saying all of these things, and none of them are moving. None of them are doing anything. None of them are like trying to then kill each other because of all that happened. They all know these things, and they still choose to fight alongside each other for a better future. And so then Envy with that becomes what word do I use? Desperate, sad.
Honestly, that whole thing
that took me out of fucking car.
The whole scene with Envy dying was very hard to watch. Like, no matter how horrible he is, it's not easy to watch something like that?
I think in every scene it kind of hit me because we have spoken before about like Envy and how he's awful and we don't like him and everything, and when he was like dying and like he was looking so pitiful and everything, and you know Ed pointed out my fucking boy, but he told him, I get it now, like you're jealous of humans because like we have that capability of being human and loving people, and because we do that then people help us as well. And you know envy has nothing, and envy is jealousy. That's a sin, you know. And so like when he told him that, and then envy, you know, hated it even more so that like they could see through him and how pitiful he now looks, and he couldn't take it at all. And like when that whole thing was happening, it was so awful, honestly, to watch it. But like it kind of made me feel sad for all the sins. Like they're all like like it's weird. They're not like human, but like they were never giving, like I don't know how to like explain it. They seem like in a way neglected children. Like maybe like not children, because
but
again
they were made like
they're
that.
not human. Again, they're made like that, and what a fucking suffering that is when you think about it. That they're, because they're a sin. Like they're so plagued by it, and they never had any chance. Or like when you think about it, they're bound to constant suffering, and all of the sins that we have seen have kind of had that. They have all kind of had that moment. Like I never thought we were gonna necessarily see it with envy. Like I always saw it in Bradley in a way, and like you can see it with greed, and Gluttony had that moment, like, you know, with lust and everything when he was speaking. Like they had those moments. Like with envy, I never thought we were gonna like actually see it, but it made me feel really sad for all of them that they have like even been created. It seems so cruel that like they like something like that could be created.
Yeah, because like they've been made a sin. Yeah. They can't choose anything. Yeah. That's all that they are feeling in any type of way.
Yeah. Honestly, just made me more mad at the father.
He constantly feels jealousy.
Yeah.
Jealous of many things.
Yeah. Like
and
the worst of all,
exactly, he can't change that. And the worst thing of all, he hates himself for being born for being made homunculus, for not being born human.
And for having that, like, jealousy.
Exactly.
Like, to the point where he kills himself because of that. Like, isn't it so fucking ironic? Like, Gluttony dies by having someone eat him.
Yeah.
This one dies because he's jealous of humans.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And now he at the end, again, felt so pathetic. He felt
it was really
that
pitiful to watch him.
Yeah, it was. Honestly,
like you can see even in Ed's eyes.
I barely watched the screen. I barely was able to watch the screen because like it was really hard to watch, in my opinion.
Yeah, and again you can see.
And in voice,
through Ed's eyes.
Voice was terrifying to listen.
Yeah,
honestly,
I find it very interesting in his last moments. Like he kept calling Ed. Throughout this entire show, he kept calling him Pipsqueak.
Yeah, at the end.
And at the end, the last fucking words, he said Edward Elric. Like
goodbye,
his full
Edward
fucking name.
Elric. Yeah.
Like that is...
Yeah.
Like what?
Definitely didn't expect that, honestly.
Again, like who would have fucking thought? Who would have thought? That one really took me off guard. Like I didn't expect that from Envy's character. I really didn't. Like now I'm scared what they're gonna do to Bradley's character. Like honestly. If they gave that to Envy,
also
what the fuck am I gonna have to go through with Bradley? Oh my god, yes, because like Greed is from all of them, let's say, most human. If you can, like,
I honestly have no idea how to explain that.
Yes, I mean we can't. We're not talking in like anything that's
just
normal,
because, in
palpable.
my opinion, just because I mean Greed is not with them. That's different for me with Greed. Greed still wants to rule the world, does this. That's what he is. He's greedy for everything, you know? But, like, he's not with him. He's not doing as evil stuff that we saw as opposed to them. All of them. They were doing the constantly horrible thing.
Like,
he left
them to go on his own, you know? So he was always kind of
which
the
also
outsider
which also makes sense because he's Greed.
Yeah. And again, it is what is the sad part, because like he is, let's say, the most human out of them because he left them and he was around other humans.
Yeah.
And so like that made him, like, honestly, the sins now make me just like really sad. Like thinking about them. Like I just felt very angry at the father. Like watching Envy getting like destroyed and feeling bad, I just felt very angry at the father that he created that.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be sad for Pride. If this show manages to do that, gonna be still very surprised. Honestly.
I don't know. I honestly at this point I'm just like afraid. Because like they keep doing...
If you ask me, it's much easier for me to feel sorry for sins than sorry for my children. So as long as the sins are the only one who are dying, I'm fine.
True. I mean, this was honestly like the main part of the episode for me. We had the whole...
Then all of a sudden, we had to continue with the other...
They just went through the Armstrongs like it was nothing. Like, I understand that this can't happen in shows, but like I never wanted for there to be like just like a blank screen for like the next 5 minutes. Like commercials. Why don't we have commercials? Honestly, oh my god, I need a fucking commercial in between that. I'm like, you need to give me like a moment to pick myself back up from what I just saw. I mean, like, it all worked out with the Armstrongs. Like, God, would follow General Armstrong, whatever she says. Of course. Like, she just has a way about her. When she commands, I don't know, you just follow it. You just follow it. She's like that, and you have to follow her, okay?
I would change one thing about her. And that is more care for your brother, or less faith that he's gonna be good. I would help him to make sure that he's good, you know, just like he helped you.
Yeah, but it goes with their characters.
Nope, I don't accept that.
It goes with their characters.
I definitely
of course,
don't
she's
that.
like, of course, my brother should defend himself on his own. Of course, he can be the one to do it.
And when he does,
and if he
we'll
doesn't
see.
And if he doesn't, then he dies in shame because he couldn't defend himself.
Imagine what?
That's just really ridiculous. Yeah, but like Armstrong, I mean, Alex really did. I mean, he's incredible. Honestly, I was wondering, imagine if he fucking kills Sloth now. Like, they're dropping that in right and left.
Ridiculous because it's like with just his own
fist.
hands.
I mean, it is alchemy, you know.
No, after that he started using alchemy, but in the beginning...
Oh yeah, in the beginning,
there was no alchemy, and then I was like, but like he was really hurting him. It really looked like it's hurting him, you know?
Yeah.
And then he used alchemy, and then it makes sense, of course.
They were able to stop gluttony. Alex was able to stop gluttony while everyone else was working on the dummies, or however you call the mannequins.
He's not gluttony, he's sloth.
Did I say gluttony? Yeah. So sorry. Gluttony dead.
After that...
I don't want to talk about it. Oh my god.
First, somebody showed up. Why? For what reason? Who cared for her housewife?
I mean, they needed her to help them, the brick soldiers, and she helped them.
I disagree. They could have found another way and leave her somewhere else. I love that she went from housewife to alchemist. Love that. Been waiting for that. But not now. Definitely
but
not
like
now.
People, can someone answer my question?
When I saw her, my head started hurting.
Someone needs to answer my question because I don't understand. They need the 5 people that have seen the truth. How does Roy come into play?
Give up. We're gonna find out. Okay. Nobody answers.
No, but just tell me. Do I like? Is it true that they need people who have seen the truth? And if it's true, did I miss the part where Roy saw the truth?
Either. That's still a spoiler. Then you're gonna wait every day for him to see the truth. You know. I'm
already kind of half waiting. See, I thought like Ritsu was about to not die, but like something. Riza.
Okay.
Ritsu. I'm like, what? I like combined Ritsu and Riza. Yeah, the ending. Like, just the cherry on top of this fucking episode.
Ridiculous.
Like I needed this.
Ridiculous. Just so you know, we mistaken. We watched for 54.
Oh yeah, we saw that as
55.
Like that picture, I was like, so there's nothing there.
Picture, no, we'll have to do that once again, you know?
Next time.
But yeah, couldn't be more excited now for the next episode. Just couldn't be more excited to find because
that's the thing that we have been waiting for.
54 episodes. You know?
I mean, we didn't know.
but
like
second
since we
one
knew,
we found out.
That's fucking it.
Couldn't and now they met and started talking, and already my body is full on chills.
I couldn't
just
even
listening
say anything.
what's happening, and honestly, couldn't
was
be
so
more
good.
excited because it's definitely gonna continue in the next episode because it was the after credit scene basically.
God, the two of them. Oh my God!
No
Like
words.
he said, you know, you're still
The
dwarf in the flask. And he's
And he
like,
was
you're
like-
still slave 23.
And then he said, you gave me a part of yours, and now I'm gonna give you a part of me, something like that.
No, he said, I'm gonna make you a part of myself, or something like that's how I took it, as in like you're gonna die and become part of me, like something along those lines. But that was like so well done. I had chills, like, and then like when he was looking at him, he's like you saw like in the reflection of the father, not the father. Our children's father, Hohenheim, like the reflection in his eyes, like looking at the father, look like the father's in the flask because of the glasses and whatever. It was so fucking good.
Very interesting.
The visual, oh my God, stunning.
Very interesting. Honestly, couldn't be.
What is this show?
Why is this weather like this? We will watch right now the next episode.
Legitimately would, but like the sky does not let us.
And we don't want that video to look like this. The entire
Exactly.
episode, which is sad. Couldn't wait. It's gonna be soon. It's gonna be in 2 days. So
Let's just watch
no
all
worries.
of them.
You know?
Let's just, again, I'm telling you, one day just Fullmetal, and like I would be a happy person. You like don't understand.
Hopefully
also, but that
we
means
will-
I'm gonna finish it, and I
That's
never
true,
want
but
that.
hopefully we're gonna make time. Maybe
To watch
next,
more.
maybe the week after that, soon. For the last few episodes, we're gonna watch them in one go. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you
Thank
so
for
much for
watching.
watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.